Can you hear us? We were just running into a little bit of technical difficulties. We just want to make sure that
As
I know
shocking.
every show there seems to be some sort of technical difficulty. How is everyone? I'm looking at the chat just to see if people can hear us a little bit. See nothing in the chat.
Nothing in the chat. I mean, I see us live.
Okay, well, we're going to go with it. Ashley's watching out for us, so we've got Ashley in the chat keeping an eye on things for us. So
We love you, Ashley.
thanks for doing that. So hopefully she's seeing this as well. Okay, we're going to go with that. We're going to hope that people are watching and they can see us.
Thank you, Stuart. We appreciate it. Everybody, welcome back to Apptastic. It's awesome to have you here. I already see a bunch of familiar friends in the chat. That is wicked awesome on this fine Wednesday. For those of you who don't know, my name is Suzanne Sheldon.
And I'm Mandi Hutchinson.
And we are here to play digital board games with or mostly against each other, just so we can help introduce you to some of the wonderful board games that have made it over onto the digital platforms and are a ton of fun to play. And it's a great way to experience board games here. Mandi is in Canada, and I'm in the Seattle, Washington area, and we're going to play a game together. And we get to chat over Skype or Discord, and it's a lot of fun, and it's a great way to experience board games too. Today's game is
Istanbul. And I know someone's going to write in the comments something about Constantinople. I'm just waiting for it.
Don't do it. Don't. I'm warning you. I'm warning you. No,
Everybody.
go for it. I don't mind.
Exactly. As you're talking,
I love making big deals out of little deals that are silly. You know how that goes. So, for those of you who aren't familiar with Istanbul, this is a worker placement game, a worker placement hobby board game, in which you're going around and trading goods and trying to collect rubies. And you do this because you're kind of a tradesperson and you've got assistants. And so you tromp around the map, which are essentially board or cards, and you drop your assistants off to do all the work for you. So I like that concept a lot. This is actually one of my favorite games in real life. Years ago when I did a top 50 video list, Istanbul was on it. And no game is perfect, but Istanbul is a lot of fun. So we're going to dive in. We will talk through kind of what we're doing. If you have questions about the app or about the game itself, feel free to drop them in the chat. We'll do our best to keep up. And yes, we do have iOS and Android codes of Istanbul to give away thanks to Akram Digital. We also have some Steam codes for it. So the way you can qualify for a code is later in the stream. We will give you a secret word. And all you have to do is email saltandsassgames@gmail.com. Put that secret word in the subject line, and in the body of the email, just let us know which platform you prefer. We draw the winners at random after the stream and let you know pretty darn quickly whether you have won or not, and have to come back and visit us next time to try to win a code for the next game we play.
So remember, the code word is given during the stream. You have to be watching the stream in order to participate, because we do get some emails after, and unfortunately it's just for during the stream.
And Drew says Istanbul is their all-time favorite game. I think you got good taste, Drew. I think you do. Alrighty, everybody. We are going to head right on in to the game.
All right.
And again, we are playing on Steam against each other, but this is also on iOS, Android, and Switch, which is pretty cool. I have it on the Switch. It plays really nicely. And for some reason, I just really like holding my device when you're chilling out or kind of multitasking, watching TV or something like that, watching The Mandalorian for the 27th time like I just did last night. It's a great game to play and relax that way.
All right, there we go.
For all y'all, what you're going to be seeing here is hopefully a big old board. And we've got all these little individual cards that you can see. And each of those represents a location that we can travel to and take an action on. We can travel around and collect those 4 little resources. And I am always bad with theme. That doesn't change with digital games. So I'm going to say there are red, blue, green, yellow resources.
Yes.
They're like pineapple
Yes.
and fabric, jewels. What's green, Mandi?
Ferns.
Ferns? Edamame? I'm going to say not edamame. What's the green one? I don't know. Somebody in the chat will let us know. Drew, let us know. It's your favorite game. What's the green resource? I don't remember what it is. Now, over on the left of the screen, you'll see my name and Mandy's name and our little chosen avatars. And those little vertical stripes that show the resources, those are our wagons where we're going to be collecting. Right now, we're limited to holding 2 resources of each type, but we can actually get a bigger wagon and expand our holdings, which we may want to do as we're trying to get power actions. Now, you are only seeing Mandy's screen, but this is a worker placement game that gives you essentially perfect information. So what's going to happen here is I will take my move, and I always like to, I have a certain strategy. I'll tell you after I do it.
I'm curious.
Okay, so I'm actually going to move up and grab all that luscious red fabric and take my turn, and you'll see that happen on the screen. And what you'll see is that my entire little blue, light blue stack there moved from the fountain in the center, near the center, and moved north. And then you saw one of my little blue circles strip off and go separately. That is the assistant that I've dropped off. So now I'm hanging out at the fabric shop with my assistant, who is buying and trading the fabric for me, and I'm going to move on. But Mandy, you get to do your turn first.
Well, let's not make this difficult. So, there's lots of places for me to go. What do I want first? I think I'll head over to the pineapples. Leave my assistant. Yum, yum,
Sweet,
yum.
juicy fruit.
Delicious. They should have coconuts.
Now, one thing that you want to remember in Istanbul is that you're leaving these individual workers, and we have our own little stack. Now, if Mandy had gone to the fabric space where my character is, she could have, but then she would have had to pay me to use the spot that I got to first. Are you sure you didn't want some beautiful red fabric, Mandy?
I sure don't.
You could make a beautiful dress out of it.
I am not paying you money to get this red fabric.
And because we are only playing 2-player games, Istanbul has a way to kind of balance it a little bit for the lower player count. And so in the top left, the top right, and the bottom right, you can see kind of these gray-ish toned little circles with a face on it. And those are our neutral assistants that are just there, literally, to block us and make us pay for spaces.
So green?
And Ashley says green is spices.
So for those who missed it, Ashley, thank you, Ashley, is checking out chat for us and answering important questions like, what are the green things in Istanbul? So thank you very much. That's awesome.
So I have moved over, and I am a very unlucky dice roller. There are some spots here that you can see on the screen that have dice, and yes, you do have to roll dice there, and that will qualify you for a certain amount of resources. I love to go for the dice mitigation. What is it called again? Oh, now I forgot the word. It's not monastery, and that's so wrong, and I can't get it out of my head now. To get this special tile that lets me re-roll or turn a die to a number 4 when I notoriously roll badly, and I love that one.
I think so. The places I can go are highlighted, which is really nice. So they have the nice kind of, framing around the tile, so it lets you know. So I'm a little resource poor. Well, not really. I could do that, but I don't want that tile. So I'm going to go up to this fun tile here, leave an assistant, and I'm going to take pineapple. Ah! I didn't have room for the pineapple, I just realized by going there.
Inefficient!
But that's okay, because guess what I'm going to do?
Slow down.
Oh, I did a take backsies. So, yes, you can do that in this game. I apologize.
Nutter butters.
I forgot.
You got me.
In order for me to get more pineapple, I need to increase my wheelbarrow size. Well, ain't nobody got time for that right now. So, with that being said, I have to change my strategies here. And I'm going to move down here instead, where I'm going to take... Ooh, what do I want to take? I'm going to take a red, which is cloth of red.
I do really love that the Istanbul app has a back button. I own and play a ton of digital board games, and not all apps have it. Sometimes that makes sense in a deck builder, for example, where after you take a card and it refills the row and you've learned information. I get why you don't get to take back that action after you've learned something. But in a game like Istanbul, where it's all pretty much perfect knowledge, it's no big deal to take it back, and I really like that they added that feature for moments just like Mandy's.
Yes. I'm sorry. In a normal game, I wouldn't do that. Actually, that's a lie. I play with my friends.
So now that I'm big rolling with my free dice, I'm going to go down south for some money and see if I can roll lucky here. Now, you can't see this, which is a shame, but I am rolling the dice. I rolled a 6. And it doesn't matter because I actually forgot to, and I'm going to do that so you can, did I not get my money? Where's my money?
Oh, maybe you didn't get the rolls of your dreams.
What did I do? Uh-oh, I may have made a boof. No, I did. I'm up top.
No, you
I was
did.
looking
You
at
got 6.
Last time we played together, Mandy, I was the bottom character.
Yeah, because, okay, and I was going to tell you that. So that's why when we started the stream, I had to switch us on screen because I was like, did we not adjust
there
this?
I am. I see me. Oh, that's creepy.
I had to switch it. It was really weird. Okay, so let's see. I can't do that. Oh, that's a little too far for my liking. Oh, I think I might have not done the thing of my dreams here. So,
Amanda, Panda, thanks for the volume note. I'm going to move my mic further away. I am so loud.
Okay, well, that's an easy fix. We're going to also do that. Now, is that better? So you can let me know. I've also turned it down on my end here for you.
Okay.
So if people
We'll try. Thank you. We really appreciate the feedback. Totally let us know if anything's off like that. No big deal.
Let's take one of these cards instead. Ooh, that's nice. Do that card.
Sorrow Song's asking if we've played the dice version of Istanbul. I have, and maybe I believe you have too.
I own it. It's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This card is good. In the first phase of your turn, move your merchant stack by 3 or 4 places instead of 1 or 2. What?
That's really nice.
So let's do that.
And you'll notice, Mandy, up above the card, there's that little eye button. There's a lot going on in Istanbul. In every location, every card has a special ability. I like that they put that little eye button up top so that if you need more information, I can move my camera. I moved my mic away from me. I moved it back. So that you can remember. You don't have to remember everything that it can do. So I like that. Why are you taking all these cards?
Just whoa, let me just do the things. Okay, I'm gonna discard.
No, la me.
I'm gonna discard this one, and I'm gonna start an encounter. Woo! What does it do? Yeah. So
this is the encounter. So this is a piece that moves around the board, and it allows you to get extra cards. Now, these cards, as you've seen with Mandy's turn, have different abilities, and some are more useful than others, I find. But that whenever you go into a space where that little purple card plug is, then you have the option to have that encounter and get a new card.
All right, so I'm actually going to pay. I really want. That's actually kind of good, so I'm going to take that. There we go. So I got cards. It doesn't seem like it's a lot.
Spend that money like it's water. Go for it, Mandy.
At the end of the turn, oh boy, do I have, how many cards? Well, I have 3 cards. It's not bad.
Now, you see the purple little doohickey just moved up to the fountain, and there's another little doohickey there that has the Windows symbol on him. It's not the Microsoft Windows icon. It's an icon that indicates the 4 colors of resources that the game has. So when you go onto that location, you can actually have an encounter and choose a resource of your choice. So that's a really nice thing. And then it moves around, so you can kind of chase it around or just get lucky if you want to go there. All right, so I did not get as much money as I want. And you'll see that Mandy and my stacks of workers or assistants were getting shorter. And so we're going to start having to make choices about collecting our assistants back. We can get all of them back in a single turn by going to the fountain, and there's a recall assistance action you can take there. But you don't get any resources or anything else. So some people feel like that's burning a turn, and some people feel like it's a more efficient way. It just depends on your playstyle. Conversely, you can actually go back to locations that you have been to and collect the assistant that is there. By collecting it, you add it to your stack, and you get to take that action again. The great news is that where I am located, I don't really want to go. Mandy is blocking the card spot.
Am I?
Thanks for that. And to heck if I want to pay you. I already have the red one up above that I don't want. I could get green resources. I can't take the same action. I have to move. I cannot take the action that I'm on. I don't have the money for down below. So I really worked myself into a nice corner here, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Good. All righty. So we're just going to go north. We're going to grab some spice and fill up our pockets, our wagon on that, and see how we can do in another turn.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
Thank
Unbelievable.
you, Drew, for confirming the spices. I appreciate it. Oh, it's fruit. Ah, pineapple. Close enough.
Okay, you know what? I was gonna go there, but apparently that's not an option.
You come on. Oh, do you not have enough money, Mandy?
And
I'm so sorry.
this is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, now I have to really consider my situation. No, not doing it. I'm gonna go. But then it only lets me move. Ugh. Do I want to go to the fountain? I don't know. That just seems like a waste, but
Oh, don't go to the. I mean, yes, go to the
go to
fountain,
the
Mandy.
fountain.
You're
Oh, you know what?
lonely. You don't have enough of your assistant family around you.
No, no, no.
You want to
I'm gonna
go
send my
break your
family
naughty
member.
cousin out of jail?
Exactly.
Yes. Sorry, stream. I didn't mean to shout into the mic. I'm just very excited.
It's okay. I turned down your volume, so it's hopefully not too bad.
You're like, are you muting me?
So now I did this, and I'm like, yeah, but it's not really what I want to do because anywhere I go, I'm gonna have to pay you.
Now remember, your naughty family member can go anywhere.
Oh, that's right. It's not me.
It's not you. Your naughty family member, your naughty cousin, can go back up and collect. Well, you're full up on pineapple, but you can go somewhere else.
I forgot about that. And let me see what's happening on my bonus cards. Nothing I want to use right now. There we go. Oh yes, I forgot. The family member does not incur the wrath of this.
They're naughty.
Buddies. They're naughty, so they're escaping
naughty.
it. I don't know why I have a notification here, but it's very interesting. It's
it's a delay in the app. All right, so I am essentially out of assistance, and thank you, Ben. That's awesome.
To the fountain.
Ben is like, I know the retreat we wanted. I'm gonna go to the fountain now. It's great for me to go to the fountain right now. Normally, it's not as nice, but
I see it.
It is great because both. So I'm going to bring all my assistants, and then I get 2 encounters. I am going to pick a resource of my choice, and then I have to exchange one. That's okay. I'd rather have a pretty ring than boring old spice. Actually, I probably prefer spice.
Yeah, exactly. That's good. Oh, I could do that. Oh, all right. I'm thinking ahead now.
I will discard that one. I got a card. I am doing great and feeling good.
We'll
and it is your turn, Mandy.
All right.
Now, you can see all the different locations. We have what's called the short path standard board layout right now. And you can see part of that is some of the cards in the corners have a little corner that has a ruby icon on it. Rubies are how you win this game. On our wagon, we have space. For a 2-player game, you have to collect 6. Normally, you only have to collect 5, I believe. But what Mandy and I are doing is we're working to get enough resources to exchange for those rubies. Yes. And this board layout is the short path layout. There's a long path layout. There's an in order layout. These tiles are numbered in real life and you can lay them out in order. Or when you play it, you can just throw them down randomly. And the pathing mix up that creates really does change the game. Now, I'm going to use a card that I got that gave me $5. Love me some money. And I'm going to go down to the Wainwright. And the Wainwright allows me to expand my wagon for 7 lira.
Well, look at you.
And so
all fancy.
I have done that.
All right,
So now I can hold up to 3 resources at a time of each type.
Oh, look at this. This is good. I think I might have to move 3 to 4.
Gator Dave is asking if our family member is naughty or just misunderstood. They're working through some stuff, Gator Dave. Exactly. We're trying to be supportive by breaking them out of jail. But
are you all hearing the sound effects? I can hear them. I turn them down, but they scare me sometimes because I'm not expecting them. But here we are. I am going to get a ruby. So it requires a blue. We're going to say that's a ring, some cloth, spices. We're going to go with pineapple, and then another resource of my choosing. So I will leave it there. And what should I remove? My choices are very limited here, but maybe we'll do the green. And I will buy a ruby. Hey, hey, hey.
What just happened?
I'm on my way to victory. Yeah.
Oh, no. Now, for those of you who have been watching, all 3 of our episodes, or all 2 previous episodes, Mandy and I are 1-1. And I'm not saying we're keeping score, but we're totally keeping score. So there's a lot at stake here, y'all.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. But Mandy, now I can hold all the resources, and you just have that sad little.
That's fine. Don't you worry about my board. You worry about yours.
Oh, don't tell me what to worry about.
Can
I'll
I?
worry about whatever I want to worry
This
about.
game is making every time we get money, it reminds me. So I was watching The Witcher not too long ago, and I have the song in my
We
head.
remind you of The Witcher?
No, the coin. So I have the song in my head. Toss a coin to your Witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty. Now I've put it on everybody else's mind to sing because oh my goodness, I was singing it all day. Where are you getting all this money from? This is a problem.
It's not a problem for me.
Oh well, just whatevs.
Good one.
I know, right?
Burn.
Ooh, burn. All right, so we're gonna take some cloth and then let's roll, roll, roll. Well, the roll only gave me 1, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain. Ooh, but I can start an encounter because there was a little,
Yeah,
another
more
cousin.
resources of your choice are always good.
I should probably pay attention to it.
Toss a coin to Mandy. Dandelion levels a same.
Oh goodness! So
I get that I get the appreciation for The Witcher, but I can't. It's not The Mandalorian, so I don't care, right?
I do love The Mandalorian, though. That is, it's good. I didn't love The Witcher, but I mean,
Star Song. This is Istanbul.
Yes, for those who are.
Or are you saying Istanbul or Yokohama for play? That is an interesting question. I want to know what y'all think. I think they're very different games, so I want to know what people in the chat think. Istanbul or Yokohama?
Interesting. Okay.
Right? It's an interesting question.
It's true. It's a really good question. All right. I'm going to take a sip while you decide.
You sip it up. I'm going to leave my assistant. I'm going to grab me some spice, fill up my big old wagon. Oh, no! Oh, yes, I do. I get to start a counter. I didn't realize you were here.
Oh, what's
happening?
happening?
I want a card? I have captured Mandy's naughty family member or misunderstood family member. I'm going to send you back to the pokey. So I can take a card or I can take a gold. So I get a reward for capturing Mandy's naughty family member that she broke out. I'm going to take money, honey.
I need to step it up here. Okay. Oh my goodness, why?
A full wagon of spice. Feeling good.
Keep taking the spots of my dreams.
So Ella says that she loves the simplicity of Istanbul. I hear ya. It's really easy to play. I can understand why some people may look intimidating at first, but it's so simple to play that hopefully we're showing you.
Okay, so
But Yokohama is such a delicious, meaty game that has that wonderful pathing element too.
The first phase of your turn, do not move your merchant. Your merchant stays at his current place, but you have to use an assistant. But now I'm wondering if I'll still have to pay the fine, which I can't afford.
Decisions.
I don't know what to do. I need to move and I don't want to waste it, but I can't move there because I'm going to pay. So basically, because we're playing that 2-player game, there's someone blocking my path, and it's really annoying right now.
Oh, who's that, Mandy?
I don't know. I'm going to leave my...
How rude of them.
So I'm going to send my family member out to do the things of my dreams. And, both are bad options. Send my family member to get some pineapple. Whoop, whoop. I think that was the best move. We shall see.
Filling up on the fruit. All right.
It's good for you. Nature's candy.
I'm going up to grab another tile. So this is a mosque. That's what it is. Small mosque. Thank goodness. Okay. I finally figured it out. Because I already have the red one. And it's a first come. The first to come gets the cheaper one, and then they get more and more expensive. So I am going to take the green tile, which, because I got my second one, you'll notice now I also have a ruby. Mandy.
Oh, dear.
Because when you get the second tile from those 2 mosques in the upper right and left corner right now on this board, when you take the second one, you get a ruby. And so that's another way. There's a lot of different ways that you can get points in this game.
So I need to do something, but I could go here. Now this is kind of a wasted action, but Oh, wait, I actually can't do it. I don't have enough money. Never mind. Ugh. That's unfortunate. Is that one? Oh, wait a second. What am I saying? So this one is giving me money? Giving me money? No, costing
Which
me
one?
money. The one at the top where it has the pineapple, the spice,
No,
and
it
the
gives you
two.
money.
Ah,
It gives you money. That
well,
gives you money.
why am I even
And
calculating?
that's
Yeah.
a really cool location. It starts with kind of the basic stuff, and then as people use it, it gets stronger and stronger, and then it rolls back to the weaker benefit. But it's only good there unless there's another competitive worker there. And there's the card. I don't know. I don't like calling it a plug because that sounds weird, but that's all I can think of.
Ooh, that's pretty
Pig.
nice. Oh, do I want to pay that though? Not really. Ew.
So Gator Dave is asking, Suzanne, what's your opinion of the new Kalis 1303 in 5 words or less?
Okay.
Great, update, chew, perfect game.
Okay, so I totally was like not. I missed that completely. It's
That's
your.
okay.
It is
I'm
your
just,
go. I'm
I
curious
love
to see.
Kalis so much.
I still haven't played it. I haven't played Kalis. I have so many games that are on my list right now. On Mars is coming. I think my friend picked my copy up for me, so I should be playing that tomorrow night. I want Rococo when it comes out. I still want to get my hands on PAX Premier. Like there's so many that I want. It's just everything's really rich.
Yeah. There were a lot of, Mandy, a lot of people know that you really enjoy heavier weight Euro style games.
Mm-hmm.
It may be lesser well known that I actually enjoy them too.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, some of them get really, really expensive, and there are so many that came out right at the end of the year that I couldn't pick them all up, and I was kind of sad about that.
Right. Absolutely. Oh, what's going on here? What's this card again? Okay, so this one says, okay, I'm not reading. Place your family member at the police station and collect the reward. Draw 1 bonus card or 3 lira. Ooh, that's kind of
Now
fun.
I know we're streaming Istanbul, and welcome to everybody who's joining us. It's great to have you. Mandy and I are playing Istanbul on Steam. It is appified by Akram Digital, who does a really nice job. They also did like 8 Minute Empire and Steam Rails to Riches. And in the US, it's published by Alderac Entertainment Group. I know we're playing Istanbul, but Cameron is asking, how do you improve upon perfection? And that is a great point about Kalis 1303. They did something that I think is fabulous with the economy. They removed one of the currencies and instead exchanged it for a system in which your workers become a currency. And it is lovely, lovely, lovely. I encourage you to give it a try if you like Kalis. I know it's nerve-wracking if you have a game that you love that they reiterate on it. I think they did a fabulous job on it. All right, so how much money do I have here? I have 13 gold.
So close.
I wish I had more.
So you're doing the strategy I do. I usually just collect a lot of money and try to buy my rubies, but I tried to do it with resources. It's funny, we've switched because last game we played, you were doing the resources and I was doing the money thing.
Okay. So I'm at the tea house, and Mandy, if you end up doing the tea house, you may be able to show this off. But you gotta we turn one of the dice and do it for. Yeah. Oh, I did good. Okay. It allows you to gamble at the tea house, and you can change the odds. So if you roll a certain number, you get more money. And I did that, and I got 15 gold. I'm comfortable with that number.
All right, I need to send my family member out to do the things here. I think I can make this happen. Yes. Yes, and yes.
Now, Sorrow Song is saying that we have beautiful beards for this game, looking at our avatars. And Sorrow Song, thank you. We worked very hard on it.
Exactly.
Although, this is one complaint about Istanbul that I personally have. I think Shut Up and Sit Down covered it quite well in their review as well. Is one of the unfortunate things about Istanbul is that it contains absolutely no women pictured at all. And as an individual that just happens to believe that representation matters, and as a person that's a big fan of Istanbul, it's kind of a bummer. So the app did not develop that. The app takes the art that's available for them from the game itself. So it is what it is. But, oh no, go back. Oh no, I'm in trouble, Mandy. I was going to go get a ruby from the jeweler, but I am broke.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yes, I can feel your sympathy emanating from you. Thank you, Mandy. Now, Mandy, when you play Istanbul, do you find that it's beneficial to update your wagon a lot?
Well, as we can see from this game, that hasn't been happening. But actually, when I do play the physical game, I tend to actually upgrade it once or twice. But like, if you can do it the way that I'm doing it, where I'm using a few, so I would say sometimes it depends on the strategy I go with. Like, if I'm using money, then I don't really care as much. But now that I'm doing resources, it would be beneficial for me to upgrade that wagon.
Right.
All right, what's going on here? Boy. All right, let's see. Let's look at these cards.
So I grabbed a card. I am happy with the card I got for once, so that is always nice.
Oh no, I'm not really feeling my cards right now.
So Gator Dave is saying they always update their wagon first. I don't. I usually always go for the Mosque tiles. I either get the extra worker or I get the die rolling capability.
Absolutely.
And then I like to upgrade. Yeah, I find though you can upgrade your wagon more than what I have. I find that that's not typically necessary, but I think that also depends on how your opponents like to play.
Sure, absolutely. Oh, we'll take you. Hello,
and
hello.
Song is saying that they like to start with mosques.
Ooh, I'll take this actually.
Meanwhile, Cameron's saying that they feel cheated if they lose some resources because of a full wagon, which Mandy almost had to encounter. But thanks to the magic of a back button, I think you managed to save that one, right?
Fixed it up nicely.
I feel like I should break my family member out of jail.
Yeah, do it so I can send them back immediately.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna send my family member. I'm gonna send my family member to borrow from the gemstone dealer.
Need to step it up, step it up.
And I believe because of that, dun dun dun, we are tied now at 2 and 2.
So close. Okay, I need to make some changes here.
All right, y'all. Who, based on what you've seen so far, who are you betting on? Make a stand, early game. We'll do this like down for us. We can make an early bet and a later bet on who's gonna win.
Oh, this is so hard.
You've been ahead of me in rubies the whole game.
I know, but just by one step. But I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I could do that. I'm thinking of another way that I might have to do this. It seems like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I think we're gonna go this route. And oh, that hurts. It hurts. I'm selling some stuffs to get some monies. But I think that was a good move. I hope.
All right, I got at least one vote. Ha ha ha.
I know, but I feel like I'm gonna start with a strong game and then it's gonna end poorly. That's my concern.
Yeah, I feel like you are, and I'm gonna say this in a loving way, Mandy. You are a snake, and you are a sneaky snake, and so I think you like to play it up a little. Like you like to play the underdog card a little bit, but I think we all truly know better. I know better.
Ashley's in the chat. I play with her often. She'll tell you. I'm telling the truth.
And I have decided to grab some resources. I love that. Oh. How much money do I got? I'm going to take that card. Now I got all the cards. I went up north and got a card because I had an encounter with the purple plug.
The purple plug. Okay. Okay. Oh, I really want to do that, but now I'm in a bit of a conundrum.
Maybe when's the next time I'm going to see you? So some people have mentioned they'll see us on Dice Tower Cruise. Unfortunately, Mandy and I are not able to attend the Dice Tower Cruise this round. We hope everybody has a wonderful, safe, happy cruise. The Dice Tower Cruise is incredibly fun. I've had so much fun on that, and I'm very sad I can't go.
Absolutely, I know. I really want to. It just wasn't good timing this year with work and everything, so.
Sorrow Song is saying that we should play Shards of Infinity sometime. And guess what, Sorrow Song? I'm not sure it'll be next time, but it is on our list. I will admit, I'll tease you a little bit. Mandy and I are working on trying to have a super special preview episode for our next Apptastic for an app that is not released, but we would try to give you a little first peek.
I am reading this, so.
Board game app.
Are you reading this chat here? Ashley agrees with you about me being sneaky. Lies and deceit. I can't believe this. Everyone's turning against me.
Maybe people just understand who you are better now, Mandy.
I am not that
They've
good.
learned your tricks.
I am not
They've
that
learned
good.
your tricks. Nobody's having it. Nobody's having it from you, Mandy. You don't fool us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You do too. I'm going to exchange. So I'm going back to the fountain. I'm out of workers, and I tend to just use the fountain to collect my workers as opposed to pathing back and
Sure.
collecting them. And quite frankly, I'm not looking at the board closely enough this time to figure out what the right thing is to do. And I'm going to take a ring or jewel in exchange for some spice using that encounter with the plug. And see what I should go to next.
That's insane. Okay, what can I do here? Well, if I go here, that'll give me money, but it's not really what I want. But I could go here. No.
Gators Dave says stay away from the midnight Mexican buffet on the cruise. Isn't that true of just basically anything? Midnight buffets are probably to avoid.
Exactly. Oh, that's unfortunate. Blue's not really worth anything in this market. Boo.
So y'all are here joining us, chatting it up, and I love that. And thank you for joining us. I'm going to assume that means that you have some interest in digital board games. I'd love for you to tell me a little bit about a board game that's not digitized yet that you would like to see.
Good one, exactly. Oh, so close. This is going to take me forever.
Cameron says, yeah, Mandy, now that you're streaming, they can tell. They can see what you're doing, so they know. They know you're just pretending.
I swear, you all give me way more credit than I should have because I am not that good. I'm okay with it. I have accepted this. I am very okay with it. Still having fun.
I have a plan.
You know.
I'm not telling you my plan, but I have it. Mm-hmm.
I'm curious.
I'm going to use a card because why not? And I'm going to confirm my action. So I'm filling up my little wagon. Oh, Mandy, your wagon is so small and so empty.
You just keep your eyes on your prize, and I'll worry about my little doohickey.
Oh, I am. And my prize is crushing you.
We'll see about that. We shall see.
Oh, Cameron Brown. John Brown, who's sneaking around in his son's YouTube account. No comment there, John.
Right.
Is saying that they'd like to see digital Fantastic Factories. I love that suggestion.
Oh, that's a really good one.
The designer, and Mandy and I both know Deepwater Games, who's picked up the game subsequently for publication. And that, I like the way you think, Sneaky
right?
John.
So good. Oh, this is turning out very well. Hustle your buttons there, girl.
And Stuart is saying that they'd like to have Root to help and learn and play all the factions. And honestly, that is such a great point, Stuart. Root is a great example of a game that is amazing.
Yeah, it's so
I
good.
love Root. In fact, I've played 2 games now with the brand new upcoming Underground expansion.
I haven't played yet.
With the moles and the crows.
I gotta get my group together
really
to play.
good.
I'm excited.
But it's a good point. It's got all those different factions. They all play so differently. And an app version would really allow you on your own time without having to get the right number of people together and stuff like that, explore the different factions. And that would be a fabulous use of it. Get rid of this. Okay, I will pay the neutral merchant.
Aww,
get out of here. Because
coins.
I want that mosque.
Toss a coin to the merchant.
Oh, what is happening? What is happening?
Oh, Valley of Plenty.
Oh, boy. It's happening, people.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Help.
I can't get it out of my head. Oh.
Have you heard the metal version
That's the
of
one.
The Witcher?
It's so good. It's so good. Oh boy, this is a thing.
Clank in Space or Clank Digital? Cameron, great idea. And what's interesting is Clank's designed by Direwolf Digital. Like, literally the owner of Direwolf Digital designed Clank. So you would think, of all the things, they would have that. I wonder if they're working on that.
That.
Now Cameron pulls out, welcome to. Ugh. Speak to me. What a wonderful. I will tell you, as a Roll and Write fan, it is shocking to me how few Roll and Writes have made it into the digital sphere. They're perfect. Perfect for app play. Alas, but welcome to Good Suggestion.
I'm sorry, I snuck that in there while you were chatting.
Where did you get all that money?
What are you talking about?
Is it your naughty? Is it your naughty cousin? Is your naughty cousin doing naughty things?
Apparently,
and I love. That's not bad. I didn't mean it that way. Did not mean it that way.
Rewind.
Okay, moving along. Yeah, where's the back button on this chat?
Let's see.
Don't
Oh
you
my
laugh
goodness.
at me.
It's getting close, getting close. Oh, this is exciting.
Let's see what happens here, Mandy.
Oh, actually, you're also very
I'm
close.
I'm breaking out my family member.
Oh yeah, didn't I
Gonna
send them
go
back?
get another mosque. This is why I leave the singing to Mandy. Sorry, y'all.
Oh, it's okay. Now I'm just getting earworms from people. They're gonna be so annoyed when they start singing the Witcher songs tomorrow.
All right. Mandy, how's it going here?
Okay,
All
this
right.
is just getting ridiculous now.
What,
You have a lot.
what's that ruby count, yo?
Yeah, this is a problem because you have a lot of resources. I do not. This makes me concerned.
No, you're fine.
Oh, shush! You find my buns. All right, let's see here.
Gonna be a wild Wednesday, y'all.
Exactly. In the first phase of your turn, okay, do not move your merchant. Your merchant stays as relation, but you have to use an assistant. Maybe I'll just
See, Gator Dave has figured Mandy out. Mandy plays the uber nice Canadian card while she sticks her purple stiletto between the fourth and fifth rib. Mm-hmm. Gator Dave knows.
Oh, it's out of range. No. It's
Don't you
really
have a card that lets you expand your range, Mandy?
No, I use it. So I have one that says you choose a place you like to move, but it seems I can only move here. So actually, I'm gonna have to back this turn up here. This is unfortunate state of affairs. So
That's a lot of rewinding happening. I don't know how much rewind. I mean, at some point, when do I get the asterisk, Mandy? You're the person we're sitting around the board, and you're like, oh, I didn't realize that, and then you're like, I'm gonna just take it back. And then like 3 turns later, oh, remember that turn 5 turns ago?
Calm down. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. I don't know what to do. I'm out of people, and I have to waste a turn, and this irks me to no end. But I don't have a choice.
She's irked, folks. Look out.
An
irked Mandy is a dangerous Mandy.
I just wasted a turn. It's so upsetting. Let's not talk about it ever again. Oh, I think I just lost. I lost this game based on that ridiculous, inefficient action.
That is dramatic. I'm not really doing that great because I have a lot of resources, but I don't actually have the resources that would be super duper helpful to me right now.
What are you talking about? You're close,
if
though.
You look, what I'd really like to do right now is I'd like to exchange, and Mandy, plug your earmuffs, so you don't hear my strategy. I'd really like to go and exchange resources for a gem, but unfortunately, I don't have the right mix for what the market is asking for down at the Sultan's Palace. The Sultan's pretty demanding there. They want 2 jewels, 2 fabric. Gotcha.
You got the green. You got the yellow.
Wait a minute.
You're one short.
Count.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Oh no, Mandy, I'm out of range.
Oh, well, that's fine, because by the time I get in range, you'll be there.
I will go, this is so hard, y'all. I'm gonna pay this neutral merchant. Neutral my butt. They're making me pay. I will fill up my pineapple. And now I have that special little small green mosque ability that when I am at a warehouse, which I'm at, I can pay 2 lira for an additional type of good. I'm not super stressing that, and I like my money more, so I will skip that. There's a card encounter here. I will do that. I will take a card, and I will discard that one because ain't nobody want that. All right. Moving right along, folks. Yeah, thanks, Gator Dave. I realized. Apparently, I can't count up to 2.
That's why when you were talking, I'm like, are we looking at the same thing here? All right,
Everybody's in the chat like, you can do it. It's right there in front of you, you goof.
I'm going to skip this encounter because I have to trade, and, well, there's no point in trading anything because, well, I have a blue ring.
All right, folks, the next person to get a gem.
It's going to be you. Exactly. Unbelievable. I've been a step ahead this whole game.
If I get the gem now, which, spoiler alert, I will.
Oh my gosh, and the space I want to go to has both of those neutral merchants there. Oh, that's insane.
And I'm sending your naughty family member back to jail.
I know.
Back to jail with you.
Not only did you get a ruby, I gave you...
gets her 4th gem, or I get my 5th.
Oh, this is
Who knows what'll come first? We'll drop that secret word so that if you're enjoying this and you're interested in getting your own copy and you don't have it, you have a chance to win a copy of Istanbul Digital, courtesy of Akram Digital, who donated a bunch of codes for iOS, Android, and Steam. Again, when that happens, all you have to do is email saltandsassgames@gmail.com. You put the secret word we're going to give you in the subject line, and you put the preferred platform in the body of the email. We draw randomly after that, and you may win a copy of the game.
Okay.
All right. So I've done stuff, but now I'm kind of running on empty.
It's a smorgasbord of goodies.
I don't think you really understand what that word means based on that statement, Mandy.
No.
No. This is the worst. Let me put it this way: if my wagon is a smorgasbord, it's like the worst one ever. Worst smorgasbord ever.
I meant the board. Yours is a little low, but I also am low on the resources. So
I'm gonna I'm sorry. I'm gonna go look at the tiles because I forget what resources are needed.
Blue, red. A lot of humming.
Green. Pardon?
Oh, nothing. Oh, I just realized
dubious.
something. Oh, that's a doozy. Ugh.
Okay, I'm gonna take a red, and then so I'm at the black market, so I get a resource of my choice, and then I get to roll. I'm going to re-roll. And oh, that was dandy. I rolled like excuse my language, but I rolled like butts.
Oh.
So there we go. That was Mandy, you'll be comforted to know that was a completely wasted turn for me practically.
Excellent. This makes me very happy. So let's take some of the show me your finest silks.
So Cameron is asking, how do you find the long paths version? If you're asking in the digital app, when you start a new game, there's a drop-down menu, I believe, that lets you select what your setup is, and you can select. You can select. You know, as people select as they do.
Pull down and select.
You can select short path, long path, in order, or random. Right, Mandy?
Yes.
You helped set this particular session up.
This is why we have the little switcheroo. No, it's true. It gives you lots of options where you can do that. So that's really nice.
Okay.
I'm so concentrated on getting this fourth ruby, darn it.
Filling up on fruits. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my... I think I can... Well, can I not use my green? Why can I not use my green?
You don't have any green.
Because I was clicking on the wrong...
Oh, I was going to say, if you have green.
Okay. I'm going to exchange 2 lira for that kind of harder to get blue resource. The jewels, which appropriately, thematically, are more difficult to get.
Sure. Absolutely.
Oh, Cameron's asking, no, do you like the long path setup of the game?
Oh!
Thanks for clarifying. Duh. Yeah, I really like all versions of Istanbul. I think the short pass is the best way to teach it. I think we may have lost Ella a little bit ago, but Ella was saying that she likes to teach Istanbul, and I think the short paths game is the best for teaching.
Yeah.
It's the most predictable and easiest to strategize around. But if you become experienced with it, I think the long paths or even just random tiles present new puzzles to solve, and I really like that.
Absolutely.
What do you think, Mandy?
No, I agree. Absolutely. I'm deep in thought here because I'm like, oh, so close. But
you're trying to make it happen. You're trying to count your actions.
But you're still ahead of me, which is a problem.
I'm failing to see the problem.
Yeah, well, it's a problem for me.
Problem for you.
Yes, exactly. Womp, womp, womp. Yeah, this is not going well.
Now, maybe they're talking about poutine in the chat, which I both appreciate and resent because now I really want poutine. But you say it differently. How do you say it?
Poutine?
Poutine?
Well, poutine is like, okay, so I'm super English, and people who are English will say poutine. Poutine. But if you're French, and anybody who speaks French, and you can correct me if my pronunciation's wrong, but you'll hear me say poutine. No, I think it's because I work with people who speak French, so I think I'm so used to saying it like that, but poutine is like the really English way of saying it, I guess. Ashley can let me know, because Ashley speaks French, so she can tell me if that's the case, but yeah, it's still correct. It's just more English, I guess you could say.
John, Cameron was actually asking about Too Many Bones, and John mentions that the last time he played was actually the game that we all played together with John's son, and that was a pretty awesome game of Too Many Bones.
It was. It was really good.
All right. Wait, Mandy, when did you get your jewel?
Oh, I'm sorry. When you were
Well,
chatting. Stuck it in there.
All right, y'all. It's time. It's time for that secret word. You ready? Remember, this is your chance to win a copy of Digital Istanbul on a platform of your choosing. So, Mandy, what is the secret word?
It is Ruby. R-U-B-Y. You ain't got no alibi. It's Ruby. Huh?
Wonderful job. Remember, if you'd like to like a chance of winning a copy of the game, you now need to email saltandsassgames@gmail.com. Put that secret word in the subject line. What's the secret word again, Mandy?
It's Ruby. And for those who are military, it's spelled Romeo, Uniform, Bravo, Yankee, Ruby.
And make sure to put in the body of the email your preferred platform. We have codes for Steam, iOS, and Android to give away this episode. Good luck, everybody.
Yes, good luck. Oh, see, Ashley's now just like, now I want Putin.
Right? You can't talk about it without wanting it. Like, it doesn't work that way.
But no, we were talking about Korean food. I've been having a craving for bibimbap. It is so good. So if you haven't tried this, Google it and find the best one where you live and try it. It is so delicious, whether you're vegetarian or if you're not. Oh, it's delightful.
People haven't had Putin or bibimbap? That's so sad.
I think bibimbap, yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce it correctly.
I know how to spell it, but I don't think I say it right. Anyway, it's quite delicious.
Okay, so I need some money, honey. And this board is not looking good for me. There's two neutral merchants down at the tea house. Forget those guys. Get out of my way. All right, I'm going to have to take, Mandy, you're going to love this, suboptimal move, I think.
You're still a step ahead of me because your wagon is just full of goodies.
It is, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And now I'm in a position that I don't particularly care for. So we're just going to do... Oh, I could go here, though. That's kind of nice.
Wait, now Cameron's offering Hong Kong snacks on the cruise? Darn it, now I'm even sadder that we're not going.
Oh, that sounds delightful.
Son of a biscuit.
That sounds so good.
Wait, what? When did the Brothers Murph get here? You sneaky boys.
Oh, this could be good, but this could be money. Oh no, that's going to be that. I don't want that, though.
Okay, so full disclosure, I support Restoration Games as a project manager behind the scenes, so keep that in mind. This is not an ad. I just, I like to be really transparent about that. I have a sneak peek at a video the Brothers Murph made for Restoration Games for the Return to Dark Tower campaign. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. It's not public yet, but you're going to want to see it when it's ready because it's amazing.
Oh, sorry. I did my things. It wasn't very exciting. What did
Thanks,
I do?
Skater Dave, for dropping the email into the chat. I appreciate your help there.
Yeah, so you all have to keep me up to date on what's going on because I only see a little bit of the chat here. Actually, surprisingly, it's showing both chats, which is nice. Oh, I see Ashley dropped that in. Yes, Michael and I did a playthrough of Too Many Bones. It was a long playthrough, and I think we had played it. We were like one of the only ones who had a copy, and it was a great stream. We had people jumping in. We had the creator, the company. It was good times, really good times. All right, well, this is just not what I want to do. So, oh, when did all this move? Ugh.
Right? It's the worst.
It's just not.
You picked this game anyway.
Oh, well, that's a thing. All right, confirm. There we go. So let's see. Oh my goodness, you're gonna get it. Oh.
Who's gonna get what? I don't know.
Oh
what?
My goodness, I need to hustle
Why
my
are you making
buns.
so much noise?
Hurry up, take your turn so I can take mine.
Excuse me? Excuse me, rudeness. Fine, take your turn.
Oh, that's what just oh, this is bad. Oh, this is so bad. I'm gonna lose. I totally missed that. Oh, I'm in trouble.
You missed what, Mandy? Oh, did you miss me getting my 5th ruby? Oops. When did that happen?
Unbelievable. Okay.
Cameron, yeah, exactly. Thank you, Ashley. We simul stream on our Twitch channel and here as well. The benefit from Twitch is that there's no delay. For some reason, YouTube has this extra delay from the stream. So in Twitch, it's much more real time.
Mm-hmm. Well, that card doesn't do anything for me, so that's good. All right.
Ouch. Man, Gator Dave's got no confidence. There's like Team Snake fading down the stretch.
It is. It's. I told you. I started strong.
For those of you who are here for our Mystic Veil premiere episode, Mandy's pulled this junk before. I'm not resting on my laurels at this point. I'm hyper aware of the damage this woman can do in a short amount of time.
Oh, well, it's funny because Dragon Castle, it was like, I can do it, and then nope. But that's a game I 100% never win, so I knew that was not going to happen. This game, I have like marginal chance of winning. Marginal.
So.
Oh, that's this. Oh my goodness. I see a whole bunch of things in here. What is happening?
Cameron, because of the way Dice Tower works, Dice Tower has chosen not to invest in Twitch as a channel to build up. And so anytime we stream, we will always get a larger audience on YouTube. It's just the way it is. Although the Twitch chat is going wild right now with hearts.
I see.
I think that we're having a little bit of a spam issue. We love you too, but let's chill out. Oops. Are we having problems? I think we're having problems on Twitch. Maybe YouTube's safer. Go figure. I really do have to make a move here. I am so sorry, folks. I am trying to make a decision, and decisions are hard. I am going to go up, grab my assistant, take one weak sauce motion there. I will take a thingy-majiggy.
What thingy? What you taking?
Hey, it's a thingy. It's called, it works. Totally works. And I will get my extra resource. I love being able to buy that extra resource.
Oh, I apparently was moving the board and didn't even realize it. Sorry.
Yeah, it's one of the nice features. It's got a little bit.
So I don't know if you all can see that. By me scrolling my mouse, I can make it bigger or smaller, which is kind of cool. Okay. Oh, goodness
Amanda
gracious.
Panda points out that you're a sneaky cat.
Well, it's not working out for me right
Amanda
now,
Panda
though.
is not wrong.
No, but it's not. I'm so upset. All right, let's go here. Maybe I can pull something out. We'll see. Oh, there's a merchant there. Oh, whoa. Now I'm not paying anything. We're going to go here instead.
Right, I resent the name neutral merchant. I reject it. I reject calling those little buggers neutral. They are not. We need to rename them. What are we calling them?
Evil merchants.
We'll call them foul, flat people. No, that doesn't make any sense.
There we go.
What's up with all that fruit? Ooh, dang. Played that card too?
Oh, sorry, I don't know what I did. I moved something by accident. There we go. Fix that up.
All right. I often get confused for Matthew McConaughey. It's true.
Oh, no. I see. So there you go. So the raid on the channel, it's a good thing. It means they're bringing people to the channel.
Well, they're goofy. That goes to show how much I know. That's okay. I had to search for Billie Eilish.
Yes. So people who are...
I have no idea who Billie Eilish is.
Yeah. So people who are... Yeah, we just weren't sure about raid. So that was new for us. Twitch is new. So if we're like, what's going on?
I don't understand.
So
I am scared by loud noises and fast-moving things.
Oh, no. No shade. Honest to goodness. It wasn't like that. We're just joking with you. So we appreciate you coming, checking it out. It was just like, oh my goodness, my screen started going crazy. So, so thanks to everybody who jumped in. That was really nice. Okay. What was I doing here? Let's see now. I do have that. I could go back here. That seems like I'm kind of stepping back a little bit.
Amanda Panda is Mandy's still super loud. Maybe she bumped a setting. I'm not sure.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I can turn it down. That's easy peasy. You can let me know if that's better. I toned down the mic a little bit. Okay, there we go. And confirm.
Cameron in the YouTube chat. Shush! What are you doing, man?
Okay. Oh, we got hugs. Thank you. See, so people are understanding. We're new to the whole Twitch thing. See, even me just saying that just shows how old I am. So.
Oh no! What did?
I'm sorry. Did something happen? What is happening? What's going on?
I am so angry at you, Mandy.
Why? What did I do?
Mandy Ann, I am so mad at you. I'm mad at Cameron because I think Cameron jinxed me. Oh. You went to the spot I wanted to go to and got the things that I want to get, and now I have to rethink my entire life plan because of you.
It's okay. Well, I have to do something, otherwise I'm going to be... I'm already running very thin right now, so I got to figure out what I'm going to do. So you all can let me know if the volume's a bit better. I did turn it down. We had adjusted some settings in my headphones, so if it's too loud, I can do that.
Ugh, Mandy! Why are you the way you are? Oh, Farfignugan, I'm so hosed, yeah?
That was... I don't know if that was like a Minnesota thing, or...
Wisconsin, come on, yo. It's okay, Cameron. I forgive you. What is up with all those amazing little
They're so cool,
emojis?
the little emojis. And I had to look up, so Harbinger Games, GLHF. I had to look that up. That's how old I am. And it said, it means good luck, have fun. So thank you. I wasn't ignoring you.
Good luck, have fun, or good luck. Sometimes it's good luck, high five, right?
Okay. Well, both are good. So, like, virtual high five.
They're both awesome. They're both very
awesome.
positive.
So thank you. Woo woo.
I'm going to crush you. I mean, what? Oh, you look so cute in your cat ears, Mandy.
Thank you. I'm hoping one day that we have someone jump in. Is it Mr. Beast? Mr. Beast? Oh my goodness. If you haven't watched that channel, it's ridiculous. You need to check it out. So I'm like, maybe one day, drop it on our Twitch stream and decide to be kind to us and shower us with fun things. It's so cool.
And the Brothers Murph were here earlier, but hey, if you haven't subscribed to the Brothers Murph channel, you're missing out. Those boys are funny.
Oh, what am I doing here? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay,
losing. That's what you're going to do.
Well, it is looking like that right now, but let's have some faith. You gotta have faith, the faith.
All right, y'all. So if you've been following along, we played Mystic Vale in our first episode. We played Dragon Castle last episode, and today, obviously, we're playing Istanbul. We had one suggestion for Shards of Infinity for a future episode. Mandy and I are working on a super secret sneak peek. For coming maybe next episode. We're not quite sure if we can pull it together in time. What other board game apps or digital board games would you like to see us stream? Give us your suggestions in the chat that you're in, because we will jot those down and see what we can make happen. We love giving away app codes, so we will try to make that happen as well. All right, what I got here?
Oh,
I'm not feeling this.
I make this happen. Oh, this could happen. This is so good.
No. Oh. All right. I don't know if I can do it. I think I can make it happen. Okay, well. All right. I'm gonna buy a good.
Oh, this is not good for me.
I'm working the system. Am I 1 away or 2 away? I guess we'll find out. I'm going to buy a resource. I'm going to confirm my action. You're going to see where I ended up.
Oh, this is so bad. For me. I'm not going to be able to do it. Oh, this is frustrating.
David M. in YouTube, you're asking what our Twitch channel name is. It is Salt and Sass Games in Twitch, and we'd love to have you there and have your support there as well. Let's see, we're seeing Terraforming Mars, Castles of Burgundy. I love Castles of Burgundy. Star Realms, classic, one of my all-time. I think Star Realms is technically my most played game because of that app. I've played well over 2,000 games of it. Takanoko is being suggested.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Slivers is in our chat in Twitch. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you.
Yay.
Another vote for Terraforming Mars. That is a great vote as well.
Interesting. So.
All right, Mandy.
You're gonna do it, aren't you? I'm 1 away. Oh, this is so. I can't do it. I don't have enough turns to do it, which is so frustrating.
All right, Mandy. Are you watching the screen?
All right. Just do it already.
I love you, Mandy. I love you.
I was so close.
You're so pretty. You're my bestie. Here we go.
I was so close. Do I get another turn? I get a turn,
Yeah, you get
but
turn.
it's not enough. I was so close.
So interestingly enough, Ben in YouTube is asking about a cooperative game app, and I'm gonna try to refresh my memory and look at my collection and try to figure out if we can make that happen. The interesting thing about cooperative games in app form is that I cannot think of one off the top of my head that allows for online play, because they assume you're doing pass and play in person and they don't really facilitate online play. But I'll have to take a look at that. If you can think of a cooperative game that has digital online play together, happy to take a look. All right, folks. Mandy, good game.
Yes, it was so close, so close. So bravo, Zulu. Bravo, Zulu.
There you go, folks. You can see the score. We'll
All
just.
right. So let's switch on back out of here. Let me do the things to get us back to where
For
we
those
need
of you
to
who are
be.
keeping track, certainly not me. We are now at 2-1 in my favor in our record. But we will see what game that we play next episode of Apptastic to see if Mandy can even up the score again, the running score between us. Mandy, I had so much fun playing with you. Thank you.
I know, I had fun too. I'm excited, like maybe a strong Euro, and I can make a comeback. But it was well done. It was a very close game because I had 2 more turns. I would have taken it. So I
believe you.
I can concede defeat. You know, it's okay.
Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. It was amazing. Thank you for educating us on Twitch and for joining us there. It's wonderful to have you, and we hope to see more of you. Help us learn, educate us. We appreciate that help.
I learned some acronyms. I learned raids are good. Oh my goodness, there's so many things. So yeah, so that's great. So just tell us in the chat. We don't know. Just let us know, and we'll be better for next time. So this is great. Good stuff.
Yes, and for those of you who are joining us late, we've already completed the app code giveaway, but next episode we hope to give away more app codes, so don't forget to tune in. Cameron is asking if our next episode is a secret game. We hope so. We won't keep it secret. We'll announce it, but I don't want to whisper it now until I kind of have something more in the hopper on that front.
I'm crossing my fingers because it's
Absolutely. I'm really hoping. I think everybody will really have fun. It'll be interesting, Mandy, because it's a game that I'm well known for not necessarily loving in analog form.
But I love it.
And you love it. So we will see what happens. Thank you again, everybody, for joining us.
We forgot.
We did.
Next week, what's happening next Wednesday?
What is happening next Wednesday?
Dice Tower tonight.
You are... I didn't forget.
Oh.
For those of you who aren't familiar with it, Crystal Pisano, Eric Summerer, the dynamic duo. Seriously, if you've ever seen them together, they're amazing. They're like, I don't want to call them siblings because they get along, like they're almost too, they're so goofy. They're amazing. So don't forget to watch Dice Tower tonight live on the YouTube channel for the Dice Tower, and they live stream on Wednesday nights there. And absolutely, don't forget also, the Dice Tower does have a Kickstarter running to support the content creators and the Dice Tower team throughout 2020. There is a playmat that was just revealed that
it is
has
sick,
Mandy
and I
on as well.
Should have put the picture in next time. Oh, it was so good. Oh, it's so good. I've never looked so fantastic.
Fuzzy Logic Star Realms is in the mix for a potential game that we'll play. And Mandy, we should do that because we both have played it a lot. That could be pretty epic.
I'll get crushed. No, that 100% sure, because you're very good. And mind you, I don't know if I've beaten you, but I've beaten Michael, and Michael is also very good. So I have some, I might be able to win this.
Well, I almost wonder, Star Realms might have to be a 2 out of 3 situation. So we'll see how that goes.
I agree.
All right, everybody, have a wonderful Wednesday. Have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for being here. We will see you next time. Join us again on Apptastic. And until then, have fun gaming.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much. See you next time.